Yo, we from that west, that north, and that Hillsdale, baby. 314 all day. This is what we represent from. This is where it all started. This is what we do all day. Even that nigga over there where you be talking this shit. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We in this bitch. I keep telling y'all we not cut for the same cloth because they stopped making my fabric. My fabric comes from my motherfuckers like my Uncle G, my cousin Phil, Motor Man, Kevin Kale. Shout out to Kevin. Hey man. Hey man. Shout out to Kevin Kale. Lil Hard, Lil Rico, you know, Lil Cousin them. Everybody that made us, everybody that did what we did, everybody that do what we did, everybody that keeps us the motherfuckers that we are. We are us. St. Louis all day, Hillsdale representative, Normandy, Roosevelt, West Tech in this motherfucker. Again, we are, again, week 6 of the the Thursday morning pre-cap. Let's get it on. I am assisted by my co-host, Roy, from the Rankins crew.
It's on. Like my jump shot. Wish.
He brought it back. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Get you one. If you know somebody with some titties, go talk to them, tell them, touch them, feel them, make sure there ain't no lumps. If you can do it, if it ain't your mom or some nasty shit like that, if it's your girlfriend, your old lady, your ex, look, hook them up, hook them up. Welcome again, week 6, Thursday morning pre-cap. Disclaimers. The views of the Monday morning quarterback and the Thursday morning pre-cap are not necessarily those of the commissioner, or co-commissioner, or the league at large. These are strictly our opinions. If you follow our advice, that should work out. Thank us. If it work out and it don't, you follow our advice and it don't work out, you're a grown ass man. The sponsors, 5206 North Broadway. Go holler at my boy Mo, El Patron. That's where I get all my liquor. I'm constantly drinking. It's what we do. And shout out to BC Plumbers and the homeboy and the proprietor, Anthony Clark.
Fuck Lil Petey and fuck the Normandy bonfire. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Anyway, he's just a hater, y'all. He's in a foul mood for whatever reason. Damn, Roy. This nigga, hey y'all. I'm finna tell y'all like this. This dude is completely unhinged. I don't know what this is that dude got going on, but whatever. We just gonna go ahead and do us. So we gonna jump right into the show. Unless
week
you guys,
6.
Huh?
Week 6.
I said we 5.
No, I'm just want to let everybody know this is the week where the top teams are going to get ghosts on you bottom feeders.
I see what you did there. Listen, it is week 6. And as we talked about before, those must-win games I'll be talking about, you put your headphones back on. I said those must-win games I'll be talking about, this is where the rubber meets the road right here, because them buys kick in. Your GM work got to kick in. How did you set yourself up for injuries and buys and deeps and depths? And it's a lot of motherfuckers that's 14, 15, and 16 that didn't do that. But we're going to start out right here with our division leaders. New York City Matrix are leading in the East. Missouri motherfucking Kings. First place in the division in the West. Team commission, #1 team in all the land. And the ass kickers rounding out in the East. So those are the top 4 team commission ass kickers, Missouri Kings and the New York City Matrix. Rounding out the wild cards, Chibo, El Patron, Cheese the Don, and welcome to the winner's side world boss. The rest of you motherfuckers ain't worth mentioning. Week 5 was crazy, dog. What week five was? Any recaps that you want to talk about week five before we jump into week six?
Well, everybody know that the Missouri Kings beat the ass kickers.
Mm-hmm. Game of the week.
Uh, Cheese the Dime. He failed to come back on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
He lost.
You know
Uh,
why? Because we like what?
we like the points on the
We
board.
like the points on the board, and the points was on the board.
Yeah, I
And you
mean,
called it. You called it and said if KC defense show up, the head coach and the offense, if they shit the bed, then there it is right there.
yeah,
And all of those things happen. Was that a jinx?
wasn't a
Your
jinx.
boy?
KC got a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know KC got a good defense, so you really can't expect mm, to put up big time points.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it, man. For this new week, like let's kind of shoot this
Any
thing.
game that jumps out to you right now?
Absolutely. It's not even a game that jumps out to me. It's we got Hurricane Walker going
Mm-hmm.
up against the ass.
Mm. Okay.
Uh, Somebody need to put out a what do they call it, an APB
Mm.
for Hurricane Walker because he clearly is on vacation or he's done. He's tanking. Five
Tank
weeks tanking.
tanking.
What other excuse what would you call it?
You are accusing.
Absolutely.
You didn't even let me just
Absolutely.
whatever.
Absolutely. That is exactly what I'm doing. Or 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 as I said, I said it way before 5 weeks. I've been saying it all summer. He is the new said 2.0.
No,
And not only is he the
no,
new said 2.0,
no. I will not let you do that.
we
I will
seen
not
how his
let you do
lineup
that. That is wrong.
we seen how his lineup looked last week. We I'm looking at his lineup right now. It might not change till Sunday morning if he not busy Sunday morning. This is a free win for the ass kickers. We have a said 2.0 on our team. Great game. Ass kickers moves to 5-1. Uh, Mister, I know football. I used to play football. I know, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna make the playoffs and win the league. This league is clearly kicking his ass. He moves to 2-4.
Hurricane Walker is a Division I athlete.
Ugh,
He
here we
knows
go.
football.
Here we go.
I'm not.
Let-
I'm not.
Oh, go
But
ahead. Go ahead. Let me hear the spiel again.
it's no spill. I'm not even
Let
finna
me
go.
hear it. Because I'm looking Division 1 athlete,
Yeah.
pro athlete, Hall of Famer. I'm looking at his lineup and it's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? This is Madden rookie
Come
skill.
on, man.
Oh
Don't
man,
come
look
on.
at it. Look at Mr. This is Mr. I'm on your ass. You know, like what a waste. He got Brian Thomas Jr. He's got uh Roma Dunze. He's got Jamar Gibbs. This is a good team, and it's being wasted by Said's protege.
Wow.
That's what it's
Wow.
saying. Said 2 point. Matter of fact, just for shits and giggles, let's go look at the budget info.
Oh boy,
Number
here we
one,
go.
number one of money to be used is Hurricane Walker with $1,000. Guess how much we started with?
$1,000. I set the budget.
Guess who's number two? New York City Matrix with $974.
He's
And then
at
when I look down on
$26.
the list, the next closest to them is new north side is SEC, and we all know it ain't being said, but it's being said. We know why he ain't spending money because he trading everybody. So I'm just saying, man. I called it out 6, 7, 8 months ago, and I was accused of, I don't know what I'm talking about as a D1 athlete. But I see trends. I watch the league. I see what I see, and my man is said 2.0. That's exactly what he is.
Mm.
It's a free win for everybody. We should all rejoice. We should all rejoice. I mean, we're not kicking him out. We're not doing nothing. Listen, he still got. Listen, he got. Listen. All he got to do is make.
Hey, talk to the people real quick. I forgot to cut this light on, y'all. This is me. I did this, but talk
That's
to the
fine.
people.
Like I just want to let y'all know. Y'all see it. Y'all understand that when you play Hurricane Walker, you get a free win. Now, listen, he might wake up on Sunday morning and feel a little frisky and make some lineup changes, but for the most part, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. He had a chance. He got $1,000. He could have went out there, and I picked up. It was Spencer Rattler. He got picked up for free. I picked him up for free.
Free.
Even if he didn't know Spencer Rattler was going to start, he could have picked up the other guy for free too. Also, when the Bills go hold on, let me look. See when the
Bills
Bills
go on by.
when do they go on
See
by?
if I can find it.
Week 12.
Week
Week 12.
12.
So whoever got him week 12, that'll be somebody in their division. Consider that a free win. Because he ain't preparing for it.
Are you done?
Not at all. No, I'm just saying listen, I get it, man. People got lives. They always say, man, I can't spend this much time on fantasy every week. I got a life, blah, 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 blah. Get it. I don't know how many hours in a week. I don't know. I know it's 7 days, but I don't know how many hours. What's that 24 times 7? What's that? What's that? With the 8,
104 somewhere in
like
there.
104, 160 or something like that. Listen, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes on Tuesday. 10 minutes on Wednesday to see if you won your claim and to maybe pick up somebody else. That's 15 minutes. And then on Sunday, give us 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes to make your final checks. 20 minutes a week. He ain't got it. He obviously is a busy man. Man, but it's fine. Like if that's your thing, if you're a busy man, that's your thing. That's cool. I'm just saying when you're doing your little interviews about get to know me, don't be up in here capping, telling me you gonna win the league and you gonna do this, that. You know the game, this, that, and that.
Okay. You've made your point. Thank you.
All right.
Again, Hurricane Walkers currently sit at 192. You got Josh Allen, Debo Samuel, and Gibbs as his top three. Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, and Mr. Reed. That Green Bay stack that motherfuckers want to hate on. Again, not gonna go up and down. You got the number 2 defense. A couple of safety. Xavier Murray and McKinney picking every game. Somebody tried to pawn off another safety. Listen, I got the ass kickers going 5-1. Hurricane Walkers going down to
You ain't
2.
got nothing to say about Hurricane Walker's lineup?
Hurricane Walker's lineup. Yes, he still has a couple of cornerbacks, linebackers that are questionable. He needs to check on. Cook is questionable. You need to check on him.
I'm gonna scroll down a
Definitely
little
need to
bit.
put in a kicker, huh?
Say it
What?
again. What'd you say?
He definitely needs to put in a kicker.
How many kickers he got on his roster?
Yes, 2.
Who carries 2 kickers? You know who? You know
Hurricane
who?
Walker.
And who else?
Oh, you a lousy motherfucker. I
And
see
who else?
you took me down this fucking
Who
alley.
else
You
carries
piece of
2
shit.
kickers?
You
Who else
fucking
carries?
piece of shit.
Listen, we can look at every
Say it.
roster in the
Say it.
league.
Say it. Say it.
16 Who?
Say it. The New York
Mm,
City Matrix.
said 2.0. Said
You set
2.0.
me up, you
Not set up.
motherfucker,
Listen,
you.
I'm just saying. Him and Said got a lot in common.
You set me up, you motherfucker. And that's
You don't
fine.
think they
Look,
got a lot in common?
moving on.
All right,
Again, ass kickers five.
let's go to Said's game. Let's go to the mentor. Why not? Let's go to the mentor. We already seen the protege. Let's go to the mentor.
The
See
men,
what we
the said New York City Matrix
mm,
versus at home against the World Boss. New York City
world. Oh,
Matrix currently sits 3-2 first in their division in the East. World Boss is 2-3 third in the South. Projected hit 227. Jay Daniels, Bijan Robinson, and Mr. McLaren. His stack is semi-stack. It's stacked. It's just not the way he wants it to stack. He really needs that third one. I heard it's a Noah Brown guy out there that you might want to pick up as some insurance. Then on the other side, you got Malik Neighbors if he plays. Joe Mixon, Jared Goff. That's interesting. Um, where we at?
I don't know. My
So,
Wi-Fi be messing up. We getting a little wind up here.
oh,
Nothing
okay. Well,
serious,
we're
but
gonna still roll with it. So right now, the world boss needs this game. Now, according to you, and I'm gonna turn this over to you. According to you, and I'm gonna turn this over to you. And everybody, he is in Florida. It's a hurricane that just hit. Everything's getting a little stable, but the show must go on. We do it for the people. The stack is stacking, but not the way he wants it to stack. I would go and try to get that. He does have the tight end, but it ain't working for him. It's a guy out there, Noah Brown, that is some good insurance out there. Great number three that could move into a number two if need be. Bijan. Now I've said this before. You don't necessarily agree, but you have to start saying, I can almost see what a person, even if you don't agree, I can almost see where they're coming from. He is not the second coming of the running back, the new uh, Sanders, the new Emmett, the LeBron James of the running back position. I mean, he's not, is he?
no.
Okay, but he is good, and I've
So
always.
what you so I just want to make sure I understand this. If
Mhm,
he's not putting up CMC numbers,
mhm.
that's a disappointment.
No, not necessarily seeing a disappointment. I'm just saying the hype that was around him was not warranted. And I was one of the only people to say that. Everybody else called me a hater. But look who's
No,
starting
you
this
got
weekend. Look who's starting this weekend. Quentin
who's
Johnson. Quentin Johnson. Shout out to QJ. We're going to see who does what with what. Let's see. I like this team. I'm glad that we are at week 6 and you aren't tanking. I had the under on you at 6 weeks, and I am going to eat my crow. And I give this shout out to the world boss. You have me eat crow. I got you winning this one. And you go to 3-3, get you back to 500. Said goes to 3-3. Um, I know you're gonna pick this one apart. So I do. I turn it over to you, my good man.
no, it ain't nothing to pick apart. I, I don't. First off, let's talk about Bijan.
Hmm.
Bijan has been solid. He's not been great. He ranked 18th. He's not been great. You want more out of Bijan.
Your number
I
one
will
overall
say
pick.
that you definitely want more, but nothing to be. I wouldn't be
Nothing to be
upset.
upset about.
No, nothing to be upset about.
Not
And
at all.
listen, the star of the day, regardless of whatever, is
Hmm.
Jaden Daniels.
It is.
Jaden Daniels is the star of the
Mm-hmm.
league. He's
Mm-hmm.
looking like a potential. I mean, it's early.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of stuff going on, but he's looking like a potential rookie of the year.
And
I don't know. I mean,
who doing better? Give me one. Give
MVP
me
wise,
give me three names that could carry his luggage into the hotel. Three names.
MVP wise,
Yes, sir.
we got. First off, you got to look at the team.
Mm-hmm.
So if I look at Chivo Burgers, I got Lamar Jackson, I got Derrick Henry.
They've already done it, and they're not
No,
they're not
we
they're not
talking
out
about
there.
A. Well,
Wow.
first off, we talking about AAFL MVP.
No, I'm talking league MVP.
I'm talking
Okay,
AFFL.
you can talk A, but I'm saying league MVP, rookie of the year. He definitely offensive rookie of the year in the AAFL. Ain't nobody doing better. And as far as league MVP in the NFL, yes, he's going to win that easily.
I don't know.
mm
We'll see.
mm
We'll see.
mm
Ah, it's early.
Yeah,
Anyway, um, yeah, World Boss. Right now they are one of the top scoring teams. I think they're third in the league
third or
and
fourth, yeah.
rising.
hmm
And like we said, 7-0 over the 7. Right now they're 1-0. They should beat New York Matrix easily.
hmm
Easily. I mean, he really can't make no changes if Mixon does play, which I doubt he will. You know, now this team is trash. It's a trash team. So I got World Boss winning. That's 2-0 out of the 7 with 5 to go, and we all know this is just a formality. We are really waiting on week 7.
hmm
World Boss versus the Ass Kickers.
That's next week, ain't it? That's next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. Creep up on you. So,
That dude, I'm gonna say
a lot
we
of
talking
talking, a lot of
7.
talking being done.
Yeah, 7 days.
A lot
We
of
will be
talking.
talking about game of the week, the World
You
Ball.
nervous?
Nah, I was
Okay.
born for this.
All right.
Unlike some niggas, I ain't get chased home from school. Insider,
Now
y'all
we
need to
can
be in
go.
the chat room.
Now
So
we
as
got
we
those 2
agree,
out the way.
you say what?
Say we got them 2 out the way. We can go whatever direction you feel like.
All right. So yeah, World Boss 500 prepping for their shit. New York City Matrix, they go back to 500. I want to talk. No, I'm not going to U City Lions People's Champion. No, no, no. I do. I want to go Team Commish and Bullyfoots. Team Commish and Bullyfoots. Bullyfoots currently sits at 2-3, third in the East Division, projected hit 206. You got Trevor Lawrence, Brandon Ayuk, and more. On the flip side, you got Team Commish, Saquon Barkley, Lamb, and Walker, top scorers. They are projected to hit 228. Broad Street
Mm.
was projected to hit 206. Now, the reason I went to this is because I want you to help me understand the mindset of where the team commission sits with they've come dangerously close twice to not hitting 200 and then they came back strong. But you saw it, I saw it. Don't you can do the Roy. I'm finna
Ah,
go ahead and wind you up. I
here
ain't
we go.
done. I'll get to you in a second.
Here you go.
And then you have the champs, the current reigning champs, that put on their game of the season thus far, so they can show that they can score when needed be. Which I believe they outscored Team Commish last week by about 16. So I ask you, do you possibly have any concern because you've been those like you said 240 when you got a projection of 230, 240, it is expected. In the last 2 weeks, I don't believe that you have. So with Bullyfoot's
But
going out there
the last
kicking up
mm. Go ahead.
231, it does that give you any concern? Now I'll go ahead and make my predictions. My predictions are this: Team Commish goes out 6-0, but I believe it's going to be close. Broad Street Bully Foots goes to 2-4.
Last 2 weeks. Well, yeah, the last 2 weeks, the cup, the team commission scored about 217, 215.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, last week their projection was actually 210, so they came in over their projection.
Okay,
Uh,
thank you.
and then the week before, I think it was around 230, so they came in 217. They came in a little low. Listen, no concern at all. Had some guys on by. We got some. This is technically. This is crazy. This is
Mhm.
technically our biggest bye week. If you look up
Mm.
and down team commits lineup,
Okay.
it's bye 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 bye. Other teams when they got bye 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 like that, they concede the week.
Mhm.
And you look at our team, you're like, what's going on?
I'm gonna
We
say this.
got 10 people on buys. I mean,
I'm
go
gonna
look
say
at the
this.
buy.
Your
So,
team has been getting by
yeah,
with what they've been doing versus who they've been playing. And again, it's the same similar situation with the buy. You got Waddle, Archain, Steele, Watson, Mahomes, all on buy.
but
Cooper Cup, he's still injured, but he would have been on buy. At the end of the day, and this is strictly you look at a draw. We know that these schedules are made by you months in advance, but this is amazing, like amazing. You are I don't want to call it luck because you have a very good team,
oh,
but it's not luck. It's just the way it's falling. Because let's think
man,
about it. That's why we got bragging rights. You would have lost to a lot of other teams.
listen, I'm not finna
Mm.
bragging. Even with bragging rights,
Mm.
I'm still one of the top teams in bragging rights. We'll see the results come out tomorrow. We have to wait for all the updates. That's why it gets done on Thursday.
That correction is a real thing. Ask Chief
Let's
Worker.
let's look into this game, but because what I really wanted to talk about this game, not about team commission getting by, team commission,
Mm.
but this if you look, you'll have on Thursday night
Mm-hmm.
Walker, Kenneth Walker going up against Brandon Ayuk.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunday morning,
Right.
you'll have the two quarterbacks actually going at each other.
You want to say hi to the missus?
What's going on, too?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
That's
I'm
good.
here schooling him.
Are you guys being nice? Oh, wait a minute. Are you safe?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What did you say?
He's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. I just got in. I got to get a baby in the bed.
All right.
Wife and kids, y'all. We are fathers. We are husbands. We are real motherfuckers.
So you got Caleb Williams at 9:30 in the morning going
Mm-hmm.
against Trevor Lawrence in London at 9:30 in the morning. Trevor and ETN. So this is gonna it's gonna start off early,
Mm-hmm.
early. As a matter of fact, yeah, I got Walker and Kittle going this Thursday versus
Mm-hmm.
IU. Then he's got Lawrence and ETN going against Caleb Williams, who is Caleb Williams is coming on stronger every week.
Mm-hmm.
Every week
He
getting
is.
better and better.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to start him last week, but out of respect for Mahomes, we stayed with him. But we wanted to give him the start last week.
We
But
want to have
it's
that discussion that we had earlier because I know we talked a little bit about this for
we
Holmes.
not
We're
we
not
not
going there. Okay, cool.
I don't
Trevor Lawrence has been, I won't say has been, Trevor Lawrence did his thing last week. And I hope he expounds on it. I hope one day he gives me the opportunity to eat crow, but 1 week just ain't gonna do it.
Trevor Lawrence is fine. Like I said, he's
Yeah, the
always
motherfucker
been
quarter of
fine.
$1 billion richer, guaranteed. Yeah, he damn
But the
well he's
con
fine.
the contract ain't even kicked in. The contract don't technically kick in for 2 more years. We paid him early. The contract don't kick in for 2 more years. He still be on his rookie contract this year and next year, and then it kicks in. So by then, Jalen Daniels will be in his 3rd year. What do you think the quarterback skill will be when Jaden Daniels kick in?
His paint job ain't right, so
When Jaden Daniels kick in, what do you think? Because Dak is at 60. 2 years, 3 years from now, what will be Jaden Daniels' annual salary?
all right.
Dak
So
at 60.
I'm gonna say this. Jaden Daniels is going to have to win Rookie of the Year, which he will.
You don't
Jaden
have to
Dan-
win. Rookie of the Year.
Nothing. You asked the question.
No, I did, and you won't answer it because I said, "What do you think Jaden
I'm
Daniels'
getting to that.
annual salary will
Hey,
be?"
you want me to give a salary first, then give my explanation?
Go ahead.
Which one you want me to? Can I do mine, or you want me to do it your way?
Okay, do it your way because
So
you're trying to explain why you don't want to just answer. Go ahead.
he's going to be rookie of the year. Has to be. He has to be probably league MVP within the first 3 years. He's definitely going to have to take his team to the playoffs and deep in the playoffs. And then he'll get right around 62, 61 and a half is what I'm
Are
saying.
you serious?
I'm dead fucking serious because his
Are you
tech job
serious?
ain't right. He got to go out there. He gonna have to go out there and work his motherfucking ass off. Trevor Lawrence ain't did shit in 3 years, and
Are
that
you
motherfucker gonna
serious?
get $250 million.
Why did Dak get 60? Because you don't like Dak either. So how did he get 60
Dak put
when
up numbers though.
how
Dak
did
does put up
where? When?
numbers,
What
huh?
number? What you talking about regular season numbers?
Yes,
So that's it.
because neither
Okay. So
Lawrence,
that's worth
Sunshine,
60 to you.
Sunshine went to the playoffs what once,
Yeah,
and what did he do?
he won. He
And
won his
then,
first and then he lost.
oh, okay. So in 3 years, one playoff win, Dak
Mhm.
in what, eight?
No, we talking about we
Okay.
going Dak didn't get paid off what he did his rookie year.
Fuck no. But Dak also was top
So
three.
listen,
If he didn't lead,
listen.
if he didn't
I'm
lead the league, he led the league. He was either top three in touchdown passes and yards in last year. Yes, he was. Because touchdown
like you
passes,
sound
I know Jordan
crazy
Love was
though.
number two. I want
You
to say
sound crazy.
okay.
You sound crazy saying he only going in 3 years. The quarterback market only gonna jump up 2 extra million. This dude probably gonna be making close to 70 million when his time comes.
I give him 65. 6'5". Now, with that being said, and watch somewhere throughout the career, somebody like Archie Manning is going to end up making more than him.
Now, so now it's a race.
It's always a race thing. That's why Lamar Jackson had to damn near move the moon to get his contract. He had to threaten to sit out, and he went all 5 years.
Out.
He went all 5 years on his contract. Trevor
That's
Lawrence
an
get to do one in
organization.
three.
That's an organization thing. So why did Watson get paid? Because he black. Why he get the only guaranteed
And
contract?
he out there
No.
robbing
No.
around.
See that you won't answer the question because
I'm sorry.
first is why did why did Black Watson get paid and be the only person ever to get a
Fully
guaranteed
guaranteed contract.
contract? Why would they do that to that black man?
Organization.
Ah, but the Ravens organization don't like black quarterbacks, and that's why they made him wait. See how silly that argument sounds? Everybody comes up based off when you was drafted, based off what you was doing. It's the next person in line, and everybody gets a raise just about.
All right. So, where are you going with this?
I'm just because the Trevor Lawrence making all this money
No, I
is
mean with the
ridiculous.
matchup, Team Commish, Broad Street Bully Foots. I'm not
Like, what's
this right here.
what's
Hold
team
on, we just
commissions
got
with
something.
17
Y'all don't hear this live on
years
the motherfucking air. No, we not. That was another league. Sorry.
We got team commission going 17-0. Team
Oh
commission
wow.
biggest problem in this game will be
Hmm.
their two flexes. Will they get anything out of their two flexes? We don't know if they saying Leggett is healthy, so he must have practiced today. So
Pop Douglas is going to
we don't know where he's going.
no. Just hear me out. Both of them, Pop Douglas and Polk, at one point and or another, was with May with the tubes. I've heard an interview with Coleman, and I heard an interview or read an interview about May how they all were the twos, and now he's elevated to the ones. Now Pope ran. No, that was Coleman. I was going to say Coleman ran 100% of the snaps, or it might have been Pope. But at the end of the day, These cats came up through training camp together. They came up through rookie hazing together. And I remember when I was talking about who that Marcus Robinson, was that the Marcus Robinson?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Marcus Robinson and
You think
Mahomes.
that matters? I really don't think that
I
matters.
do. And I'm telling y'all, Polk, May, and Pop Douglas are all finna flourish under the May under center. I'm calling it, and you heard it here first, folks. And by the way,
I'm
Polk
like,
and May is for sale as a package deal once y'all see that become a real thing.
so you got to invest in interest in this.
Oh wow. You think it's a biased opinion? Have
You
I
got to
ever
invest in
have I
interest.
have I ever
Do you
been,
not have invested interest in this opinion or prediction?
have I ever been biased?
You just did a pitch, a selling pitch.
Mm,
You got to
mm-mm.
invest the interest.
I didn't do a pitch, my brother.
Yeah,
That was just
I'm ready to go to the next. Like I said, I think that's if Team Commish does have a weakness, it could be Pop Douglas
Pop Douglas gonna flourish.
and Eric All.
I
When
can't
everybody
wait
else,
till Sunday. When them niggas play? Pop Douglas play at noon. Ooh, I can't wait for the Monday morning quarterback. Cause you either gonna look at me just like that, or I'm gonna look at you like this when we
listen, I
talk
don't have
Sunday.
any expectations on May. It's his first start. I'm not expecting him to go out there and kill it. And
You
if
didn't
he
expect
don't,
Malik Willis to go out there and do it. Matter of fact, you not only did you hate on Willis, you downright shit on him.
let's be listen before
Mm.
we. Well, let's go look before we, because I already know you want to throw Malik Willis in there.
Dude, did
Go
you not
ahead.
shit on him?
Yeah.
Did you not call me? You basically called. You was like you the dumbest motherfucker around.
Let me ask you something. If May throw for 122 yards and 1 touchdown, are you gonna be like, I got a quarterback for sale, y'all. His first start ever, 122 yards. Because I can tell you right now, if Caleb throws for 122 yards, even in a win, you like, see, y'all like this Caleb cat, but he trash. 122 yards, that ain't
Shouts
nothing.
out
So,
to Roy for
I'm just saying,
you are
Malik
absolutely correct.
Willis
You
threw
you
his
are
first start.
100% correct.
His first start, he threw for 122 yards. Let's not
Mhm.
act like this is
Second
he set
start.
the world on. No, we talking about his first start.
Okay. All right.
Because that's what I said. If he don't go out, if May don't go out in his first start and kill it, I'm not gonna kill him. It's his first start. I give grace.
Mm. I knew
Malik
that was
Willis was
coming when I
trash.
was
Malik
drinking. When you
Willis
was
was trash when he was with the Titans. Okay, and his first start wasn't great. You know what I'm saying? He did good in the second start. Now he's back on the bench. We might never see him again.
you don't think you put on enough of a performance to maybe shoot.
No, no.
I'm sorry. You are absolutely correct.
No,
I'm not even gonna play myself.
if Love play the rest of the year, even if he a free agent, he going somewhere to be a backup because every team that needs a quarterback is
It's
drafting.
not. They not looking for
They
Willis.
drafting. He probably get his best work signing another 1 year contract, staying in Green Bay, and then maybe going somewhere else. Ain't
Okay.
nobody finna shoot
Didn't
him,
Huntley
make him
get
their
off? Huntley
franchise
got
after
signed off
2 years.
somebody's practice squad and went out there for a couple of starts. You
Yeah,
know.
he in Miami. He in Miami. He been trash too.
All right. So we got Team Commish out the way. We got World Boss of them out the way. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I want to go. U City Lions, People's Champ.
All right, let's go.
No, stop. No, I want to go Chibo Burgers, Black Republicans, and then go back to this because I just want to go ahead and go glance through these Black Republicans. They're not going to do shit. 180.7 on the projection. They're currently 1-4 last in their division. You got Chibo Burgers 4-1, 245 projection. Lamar Jackson, Drake London, Derrick Henry, Kyler Murray, Zach Moss, Romeo Dowdle. This is going to be a fucking mop up. He's projected to hit 65 more than him. Even if Chibo Burgers shits the bed and let's just say he get 220, what the world boss ain't making up 40 points. So I
That's
mean,
a fact.
world boss, Black Republicans. I'm sorry. Shout out to world boss. Yeah, y'all still doing y'all thing, but Black Republicans, they not doing their thing. One playoff appearance in the last 7 years. This nigga
Here we
over
go.
here give them all kind of praise, like they the motherfucking shit. These niggas is trash. They been trash. They gonna be trash. As long as these motherfuckers is trash, they will always be trash.
Anyway, I think the
41
biggest
5115 burgers.
I think the biggest story is Chivo Burgers.
Oh God,
Uh,
don't do this. I'm sorry. I'm cutting my mic off. But don't do this.
the biggest
Roy,
story is
yes. Roy,
Chivo
don't do
Burgers.
this.
And
All
we
right.
can
I'm
we have a
cut my mic
conversation.
off.
The biggest story is Chivo Burgers. Now, everybody knows the rankings group called them out. It was 6 things they wanted to see. Win a scoring title, win a division. They don't have to do all, just give me one. Win a scoring title, win a division, win bragging rights, win a playoff game, or win it all. That was the 6 things. Just give us one out of the 6. They ain't done it since 2019. That was the last time they done anything. So right now, through 5 weeks, Chibo Burgers is currently the leading scorer in the league and currently the bragging rights winner in the league. So right now, it's early. It's early. But right now, so far, they got 2 of the 6 things they could do to shut the ranking screw up about them not stepping up. So it's like I said again, it's early. We're not throwing them flowers, but we are admitting right now they getting it done. And when you look at their squad, they got Kyron Williams on a bye, and they still projected to do 245. I mean, that's this team. Look, I'm not putting any pressure on this team because it's still Team Commish is projected to win it all. And that's who we think should win it all. But it's hey, this is scary. It's scary. 245 with Kyron on the bye. Rice hurt. I mean, goodness fucking gracious.
As we sit in week 6, going into the Thursday morning quarterback, I believe that Team Commish sits in the ESPN projections as 2.
I
And
don't know.
Chibo Burgers has moved up to 1. I believe, if I remember looking at it correctly.
I don't know. Let me look at the power rank. That's no, that's wrong. You can't just be putting out
I
bad
said when I looked
information.
earlier, I might be wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we beat the Team Commish beat them head to head. Even ESPN recognized that
No.
Team Commish is the best team in this league. I mean, let's not. I mean, listen, we could throw them love, and the Rankers crew is throwing them. Saying, hey, right now it looks like right now, looking at their team, looking at where
Mm-hmm.
they sitting, looking at how they scoring. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
looking good for us saying, hey, calling them out. It ain't looking good for us.
Yeah, I
But
did call them out a week before
but
week 1. Y'all been on
yeah,
it.
we
Y'all
called
been
them
on their
out
head all
before
off
we
season.
won. Yeah, we have. And it don't look good. And we acknowledging that. But let's remember,
Mm-hmm.
head to head, they went up against Team Commish and got smacked. They got smacked. It was open hand. Matter of fact, it wasn't even open hand, it was a backhand. A
Oh God,
backhand
why?
smack, like, get out of here. We still the big dog. We the 2-time the South Division champ. We won it in 2022. Y'all ain't done shit since 2019. Y'all ain't ready. And that's just the facts. It's not a diss. It was a smack. It wasn't a hey, that was a good game. We beat y'all. No, we smacked them. And that's what we wanted to do. And they knew that. We came in the game telling them this our division. We division rivals and this and that, but hey, this our shit. Y'all got a good team. Ain't nothing wrong with being number 2. But for all that good team y'all got, y'all ain't win shit as long as we here.
Wow.
That's why the rest of these teams is rebuilding. FFC, New Northside, they like, what the fuck we trying to compete for? Well, that's why we
Wow.
keep trying to tell the Lions, what the fuck are you doing? You trying to compete for? Compete for what? Compete for what? I can lose. I can lose two guys on the opening kickoff and still beat you by 30. What the fuck are you trying to compete for? I'm sorry. Let's give. Chivo Burgers goes to 5-1. The other guy got me
Both
a
your
little heated. I'm
quarterbacks
trying to
could
give.
break their leg, sacking each other. Lawrence Taylor could come off the bench and break both their legs, and you still gonna be up by 20.
Got to give Chivo Burger his flowers. I gotta let y'all know that's not. He can redeem himself week 13, but until then, he chasing. As far as the division go, he chasing team commits, but he done took over leading score, and he is the bragging rights champ. He might be. We'll have to see tomorrow, but he might be up by a lot, like 3 or 4 games. So he done took over that. I'm chasing him for lead score, and like I said, when I look at his team currently constructed right now, 245. It's scary. I'll admit it. That's a scary sight. He got a guy on the bye, and he got one guy that was his main guy
Yeah.
hurt OIR, and he
I'm,
still got a
I got a
245
question.
projection.
We already know how this is gonna end. This is not brain surgery. You can pick this one. It ain't shit. Um, but I have a question, and I didn't do it in their segment, but we're between segments, and I'll just give you a heads up to where we're going. We're gonna go Bucks El Patron, but I just
Mm,
legit got a question, and I wasn't gonna do this in during their segment, but yeah, I started hitting my pen. I've been drinking. Why are the Lions fighting? What are they doing? Give me something. You speak the mystical language of Brian. Please tell me
now,
why.
I understand you want to shit on the Lions, but what else? What did you expect him to do? No, no, I'm serious. What else would you expect him to do? Because if he tanks,
It
and
don't benefit him.
you say he's soft,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Plus, he don't have his first pick. It doesn't
But
benefit him to tank.
he can not necessarily tank. He can rebuild, start a rebuilding process.
Oh, you think a fire sale? Get him some
No,
more
I'm
first.
not saying he could. I mean,
What you
what
paying
is
for
his
Eckler right now? What you paying
what
for
is
Eckler
his
right now?
option?
Matter
Depending
of
on
fact, no. Listen, what are you paying for Eckler and Harris right now?
who is the person that's buying.
You.
No,
Me. Matter of fact, you say with
no.
me and you, just
Okay, let
us.
me say
We
that.
here. We can defend
No,
ourselves.
no, because that's silly. I can go look at his team, and I can. No, serious. I can go look at his team since you want to go there.
What would you? No, I
Yeah.
already got specific. What would you pay for not
No,
with
no,
Najee Harris and Eckler right now?
no, because Najee Harris might not. Najee Harris don't benefit me, but
Okay.
if I'm Gronk
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking at Gronk's lineup, what were you
Mm-hmm.
telling me? You don't want a double digit guy? You don't want a guy that can score 11.6. I don't. Now I'm not saying I give up a first for him, but I possibly would.
Nope. Gronk is coming off a 253-point game.
But when we look at his lineup, he just lost 2 wide receivers for multiple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
2 big time wide receivers. Two
Mm-hmm.
guys that's putting up plus 15. So that's
Mm-hmm.
30 points.
Yes.
Where he gonna replace 30 points from?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Najee would be a value to him. Austin Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Austin Eckler, you go look at Austin Eckler's games he's
13
played
points.
in. Okay, then. You put that on World Boss team, who already got Daniels,
Mm-hmm.
Terry, McLaurin,
Mm-hmm.
put Austin there. Now, Austin don't get the rushing touchdown, so it would be a stack, but he's still the satellite back.
I
He'd
like
probably
that
be
though.
better. He'd be better with Brian Robinson Jr. because
Mm-hmm.
he is the
He
running
can't get
back.
that. He can't get
He
that.
probably can't get that, but I'm saying Austin Eckler would still be more of a value
And
to
I
Earl
didn't
Ball.
see that. I didn't see that, and that's a great idea. World Boss, you might want to reach out to Brian and see what you can do. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
There you go. There you
You
go.
talk no. You talk Gronk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would Gronk? He just hit 253. Now, mind you, hear me out. Gronk may not necessarily give a fuck about this season. As he sits, he's 1-4, but he has the chance to
Mm-hmm.
get 1 and 2. You know,
Yeah.
the last nigga that had 1 and 2,
There you go. Self glaze.
who? That wasn't Glaze. Who
I
was
said
it?
self glaze.
It wasn't Self Glaze. But my point of the matter
Who's
is
the last nigga who get 1 and 2?
me. And you know
Self
who I
glaze.
drafted?
This nigga self glazing
No,
his
no, hear me out. Who did I draft?
glaze daddy.
Who did I draft?
Josh Daniels and
No,
uh
that's
yeah,
Jacob.
Josh Jacobs and
David
David
Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Now,
So
just
you glazed
imagine. No, no, hear
yourself.
me out. Just imagine. Who's the guy? Talk to me, nigga. Lean in. Who's the guy out of Boise State? You just posted the other day. Damn, 1,000 yards in 5 games. A
Pre
thousand yards in 5 games.
okay. So it's not a self glaze. This is a
No,
preemptive strike to make sure Gronk don't trade his pick.
no, it's not a
If
preemptive strike. I'm
Brian want to
calling the
make
shit
him,
like I
if
see it.
Brian wanted to make him a offer that he couldn't refuse,
Oh, he gonna have to go to the Mosey
man, look at
Rosie
see,
for
there you
that
go, there you go. Look at
shit. If you want to, he gonna wake up like this.
there you go. Is your Let me ask you something. Is the point of this segment right here to
Hmm.
make sure Brian is backed into a corner?
No, I'm so okay. Have I said anything incorrect?
No, I'm just trying to figure
No,
out
no,
what the
no.
point
Please,
of this
could you just
segment
answer yes or no?
about what?
Have I said anything incorrect?
Yeah, you just
What
said
did I say that was incorrect?
you didn't see value in Austin Eckler and Najee Harris, and I
Not
said,
what
oh,
you can
value.
get. Not what you can get.
They got value.
Oh, okay.
You
Value to who? Value to who?
to the people he trading into.
Okay.
They still got CMC, and once CMC come back, that's value.
You the one who trade back CMC. There's a tax that go with that.
Look at you.
Remember, there's a tax that goes with that.
That there you go, putting your trade logic on other people because you don't want Brian to come out of this situation ahead.
It ain't about, you know what? At the end of the day, you take our advice and that shit work
Giving
out.
out bad
Give us
advice.
our motherfucking credit. If the shit work out and you
Giving out
take our
bad
advice.
advice and you throwing hints to the Gronk to say, no matter how good his thing is, you get more. You get more.
Does he?
Only way you
Does
trade
he?
him,
Does he?
only way you do a trade with Brian if you break him. That's what you saying. And that's your subliminal message that you trying to do. This is it's almost like you at war with Brian, but you just don't
No.
want to admit it.
Anyway,
Because
I'm moving on.
This is diabolical work that you're doing.
Wow.
You are really blocking. It's
I'm not
almost like
black.
you're not blocking.
I don't have a dog in this fight.
Listen,
Listen.
you are you are you Aaron Rodgers. You Aaron Rodgers on the back of the plane, and you ain't saying fire the coach, but you like, man, we need
Different.
better management. That's all you saying in the back of the plane. We need better management. And then when people ask, did you get the coach fired? I'm just as surprised as you. I didn't know. What? 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 That wasn't you in the back of the
What?
plane?
Coach Scott. Wow.
Hey, so listen, if Brian decides
Y'all, I'm sorry.
that he at war with you, just know I had nothing to do with this. I don't want to be part.
I'm like Jack Reacher. When you call me the worst team in the league, I look at you and I say, hey, remember, I tried to avoid this. I tried to sell you Mason. I tried to give you extra picks. I tried to avoid this. And you had the stones to call a 4-1 team, the worst team in the league, as you sit there 1-4. But we move on to Sports Bucks and El motherfucker Patron. El Patron needs to do something with his lineup. Currently, you got Jonathan Taylor, AR-15, and Brown. I don't think AR-15 plays personally.
But El Patron, his lineup will have more clarity come Sunday. So
Yeah.
right now, it's
I
not.
know you told him to pick up Bo Melton. I know that. On the other side, Sparks Bucks, Lord hate. We didn't. You know what? We did not. And look at me, nigga. I know you out there. I know you seeing this. What happened to what did we hate on Wednesday? Did this nigga scare you off?
I ain't
This
scaring
nigga,
him off.
you let him go out there and bust at your motherfucking ass. This motherfucker showing his rings. You gonna let him bust on you and let you not do my favorite segment,
You
nigga?
know why he
Why?
ain't do his thing. Let's not be silly. Why didn't he do his thing? I
I
think I
don't know because the man not here to speak for us.
I explain. Well, they don't have to explain. His actions show every time. Every time he do the fucking segment, he comes out, he loses. And then guess what? We don't get the segment the next week. Now, if he beats Patron, guess what's gonna happen? His jolly ass is gonna have something to hate about. But when he really mad, the motherfucker goes and hide. We won't see this motherfucker for a week. A week. He gone. He lost. He gone. He lose. He gone. We won't see him for a week.
If
We
he wins.
until he wins.
All right. So you got Justin Fields, Daniel Jones, and CJ Stroud all on the Bucks, three quarterbacks.
What?
Those are your
Justin
top three
Fields?
scores.
What? Is he really starting Justin Fields? You
He
see what I'm
is.
saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And that's why he what is he 2-3?
Yeah.
And that's why he 2-3 because he is stupid. He should hate himself because he's
Oh shit.
who the fuck is starting Justin Fields over? Listen, I get New England got a good defense and Nico Collins hurt, but who the fuck starting Justin
No.
Fields over CJ Stroud? Ooh,
Not me.
ooh, that's what I'm saying.
Not me.
Even if you right, who doing
Nobody.
this?
Nobody's doing it.
Even if
But
he right on Sunday, even
but
if he right, no, this is listen. This goes towards bad decision making. Even if he is correct, he is wrong. It's a bad decision. It's a bad decision. I don't care if he right Monday come Sunday.
you
He could
said the
be
same thing
dead
about
right.
Malik Willis.
He could be, but he
He
could
could be
look.
right. You already said he right. Okay.
Malik Willis' first game, he had 14 points. That's not
He
accurate. I mean,
followed the game script.
it don't matter. Other people follow the game script and you give them shit. Mahomes. Oh yeah. See, this one,
I set
that's my
myself up
point.
for that one.
Yeah.
That's on me.
So even if he right and Justin Field outscores CJ Stroud, it's a bad decision. And he continually, this ain't the first, this is the thing. If he was right on some moves down the road, I would say I give him the benefit of the doubt, but he's not been right all year. He's been trash all year with these. Why are you starting this guy over this guy? Why are you starting this guy over this guy? And here's another example. And he's trash. Like, who the fuck? Last week you started Nelson Aguilar. Who the fuck starts Nelson Aguilar?
If he
Who?
would have did his thing, he'd look like a genius.
Nelson Aguilar. Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. I'm
But
not.
if my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle. Because on the
Let's
flip side, as you go look, and I want you to look, and as you look, I'm
go
going to
ahead.
go ahead and say, just like, what was your boy? Who was that DJ Moore that went off of 34? The overall reality, that ain't where he lived. I mean, Darnell Mooney. I'm sorry, Mooney does not live at 34, but he went off. At the end of the day, because we always say bad coaching. Remember, Pierce went off crazy. Then you put the motherfucking starting lineup, and he jacked you off.
Last week,
Mhm.
Nelson Aguilar, 1.7 points. On the bench, he had the rookie, Tyrone Tracy Jr., who was getting his start, 16.7 points.
That was a bad coaching decision because
Then,
everybody knew. And I had faith in Eric Gray, but Tyrone Tracy, as soon as Singletary went down, should have been shot into anybody's lineup.
let's not forget he also started. He also started Seattle's defense. They was playing the
Again.
Giants,
Mhm.
and he sat the 49ers defense.
Who sits the 49ers defense against anybody and puts in the Giants?
That Now he played the Seattle defense. They was playing the Giants,
Mm,
but that just goes to show what I'm talking about.
You're absolutely correct.
Okay, it just goes to show he makes bad decisions. He makes terrible decisions, and this was another one. I mean, Fields, I get it. They playing the Raiders, but still, that we've seen Fields last 2 games, and they ain't been like, oh, he killing it.
He killing it. We out there like Fields out there like boom, boom, boom.
Fields on ball time, but look who got him in their starting lineup. He
Mm.
makes bad decisions.
So apparently Sparks Bucks. Does he go to 500 or does he go to
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence because I got to see.
what El Patron does? I hope he
Yeah,
don't
I got
start
to see.
AR 15. I hope he go out
Well,
there and
he got to start
put
AR-15 if he's the starter.
yeah. But going out there and getting the backup was honestly, can I be real?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would give Aiden O'Connell a shot.
I would.
I would only
I
because
would
and this is real.
against Pittsburgh.
If Flacco,
Against Pittsburgh,
let me. If Flacco starts, I'm going Flacco. If AR-15 starts, I
you
give him
like Aiden O'Connell over
sir
Pittsburgh. You think
100%.
I'm
Can we visit this again? And we won't forget it because we're going to
man,
discuss it in the chat room. But we're going to go Aiden O'Connell's fantasy week, and he plays
just told
Aiden
you.
O'Connell.
Do you not listen to me?
I do. Aiden O'Connell plays at 3 o'clock on Sunday. AR-15 plays at 12 o'clock on Sunday. So if AR-15 starts, Aiden O'Connell is going to better him against Pittsburgh. If Flacco starts, he need to start Flacco. My opinion. You. I sound stupid. I know.
Yeah, you just don't start eight. First off, Aiden O'Connell is a backup for a reason, and then you gonna start him against Pittsburgh.
Kurt Warner was a backup.
Come on now,
Drew Brees was a backup.
against
Jordan Love was a backup.
okay.
Jalen
So
Hurts was
that,
a backup.
so explain to me this. Aiden
Lamar
O'Connell,
Jackson was Flacco's backup.
mm, did Aiden O'Connell start games last year?
No.
Yes, he did.
Oh, he did. He did. You absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So
You.
he
I
lost
went,
his.
I went down the alley again,
So
people.
he
I
lost
went
his
down the
job
alley again. That's so
in
me.
training camp.
Ricky, he got me.
Training camp, he lost his job to a backup.
He did.
Can all those big time names that you named, did they ever lose Did they ever lose their job to a backup?
They were the backup, but they didn't lose
And
it.
he
No,
started last
no,
year.
no, no,
He
no. He
started
didn't.
last. He did start last year.
You
He
know, I'm just
started.
saying that they did lose their job to a backup.
I'm saying, like, dude, you acting like Aiden O'Connell. Like, dude, you know what Aiden O'Connell is? He's the guy that's gonna set the tone for whoever the Raiders draft next year. So if he win a meaningless game, because he's not gonna beat the Steelers, but let's say he win a meaningless game down the road, he's gonna cost them a chance to get Shador or Cam Ward or this or that.
Cam Ward is not. I like Cam Ward over Shador. So I got a question. Aiden O'Connell, you willing to put a double quarter pounder
No,
superstar?
I don't want to play a little game.
I just want to know if you want to.
Aiden
'Cause
O'Connell,
you didn't pay up last time.
I don't even remember what bet we made last time.
I do. Don't worry
What
about
was
it.
the bet?
We're gonna do
No,
this.
what was the bet?
That's all right. Never
I
mind.
remember we made a bet, but what was it?
So right now,
I don't
current
even remember either.
we have
Shit, that's why you gotta go back and watch the goddamn whole show because you don't even remember what segment we did. Because I don't remember either. I know we made one, but I forgot.
all
Shit,
right.
I
So
might have won the motherfucking bet for
you
all
got
we
your
know.
motherfucking mind,
You,
dog.
you don't even know what goddamn bet was. Shit. What was the bet? Or if you do know, you just playing dumb because maybe I did win. Shit.
Oh wow, this
We
thing.
did make a. I remember us making a bet because you forced me into it, but I don't even remember what the bet
So where
was.
we at? Cheese. I mean, El Patron, the Sparks Bucks.
That's the next day. Soon we get off, I'm like, I got a cheeseburger on my way. I didn't even know about. All right, go ahead. What's the next
All
one?
right, we got Cheese the Don and Missouri Kings. Cheese the Don.
It's a good one. Now, this actually might be my game of the week.
It is because you got Cheese the Don 3-2. They need this win to tie for first in the division because the ass kickers got the head to head. Kings have came out first in the West. 213, 207. You got Hurts, Kamara, who shit the bed and fucked you on the Monday Night Miracle, my nigga. He was like, ugh, ugh, ugh. And
My
at the end
fantasy
of the day, you got Sutton on the other side, Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, and Hubbard. Hubbard, Hubbard, Hubbard. I am not going to go deep in it because I want you to have your time. Kings goes to 4-2, and Cheese the Don goes to 503-3. Bye.
Mhm. This is interesting. This is interesting. They line up interesting. So the Kings are benching Mayfield against New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going with Geno versus uh the 49ers on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go look over at Cheese the Dime.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure the bye weeks has something to do with it, but it's still funny. He coming out with 3 tight ends.
Count
Pitt
them. One,
and
two, three.
Juju and
Hits.
Conklin.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, man. Hey, if they your best players, you gotta play your best players. It brings me back to the Lions when they try to employ this 3 tight end stack that they thought was gonna take off. That shit was so fucking stupid. That was so dumb. Oh fuck starts 3 goddamn tight ends.
Oh, man.
He
And they
killing.
got to be 1, 2, and 3 for you. You gotta have Kelsey, Kittle, and Andrews.
Yeah, he got injuries. So I'm not killing him. He got some injuries. Uh
Puka.
he paid a lot for
Chubb.
he paid a lot for Humphreys.
Whew.
And I don't even think he started. I think and the reason I know he paid a lot for Humphreys because I bid on Humphreys
Mm-hmm.
and he outbid me. And
For $85.
I don't even think he started once. And he
Mm.
also's got George he did in the trade. And George, I don't know why he did that trade, but it was 4 tight ends, so you can only have 4 tight ends. He
What trade
matched.
did he do today?
He did. He traded Jahan Dotson for a 4th and Miko Coleman. He'll probably just throw Miko Coleman out, but he got a 4th for Jahan Dotson. So, oh, I do like Chase Brown. Chase Brown's looking like he's taking over that backfield. He's gonna
Chase
be the
Brown
number
taking
one.
the backfield real quick. I didn't understand why trade away Dotson when you still have Hurts as your quarterback and AJ Brown is old.
Mm,
And Devontae Smith is the number two, and he's coming off a concussion. At any given time, the one and two can get injured. Jahan Dotson is a veteran. He can slide into there. Even at he's already outperforming the rookie that Brian drafted with his third round pick that he could have had more for and include Mason. But he's already outperforming that rookie. Jahan Dotson with Hurts only makes sense. So you lost in that trade, in my opinion. Now go back
I,
to you
I
said
don't think
Chase
he. I
Brown.
don't think he believed in Jahan Dotson. I think
They
Jahan
don't
Dotson
have to.
was overbluffed.
You know who Jahan Dotson could you know who he could be? Pierce.
Eh, we'll
It could
see.
be Pierce that steps in when there's no downs, there's no Pittman, or if there's one or the
Yes,
other.
he has some rough. He had a rough season already. I mean, he's got like 10 targets in 4 games. It's rough.
Mm,
5 catches. Some people are impatient like you.
you lousy
You
motherfucker.
ain't. You're impatient. Then maybe Cheese is down as
Fuck
impatient.
off.
I mean, I don't know. Well, it's one of them trades you have to wait and see. I'm not upset he traded it. I don't
Mm,
know why. I mean, the fourth round ain't. I mean, you could hit on the fourth rounder, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, Cheese likes to trade. So some trades is for other trades. Cheese is a trade master. If you looking to do a
no,
trade,
not
go
master.
to Cheese.
Addict.
Ugh, there you go.
Addict. Call it
Wow.
what it is.
Some of his trades have worked out for him.
And the others,
I mean, what trade? What trade do you talking about?
Andrews, nigga.
But that's because he was
Uh, uh,
he had a fire sale and then he quit.
man. All right. You want to go ahead? Okay, it's cool.
Did you like his trade for Jalen Hurts?
It was cool. Well, I just want to know real quick, where's her sitting quarterback wise? And he has
17, but he's
17.
also coming off about averaging 20.3 points
He
a
took
game.
23 points. That's a top five thing. That's a great deal. The ass kickers, they do good business. Come holler at your boy.
But
Like,
I got the Kings winning. My fantasy football guy, he's really on Kamara. He's like Kamara is on his last leg. He's
mm-hmm.
like anytime he plays against a good defense, like
He get his ass
he,
whooped.
he can't really do nothing. And he was like, he only ran for 24 yards, didn't make anybody miss.
Keandre
Uh,
Miller time? Is it Miller time?
I don't know. I mean, Kamara's still a good player. It's just you can see the clips coming.
Fuck no, it's not Miller time. Fuck no, it's not Miller time. Why? Because the
And
coach hates that nigga.
Jones is on the bye, plus he's hurt. So yeah, I like the Kings, man. As long as everybody's healthy, if he gets, especially if he gets secure back on Monday night, that's a tough
Mm,
one. As long as he gets secure back and everybody stay healthy, he should win this.
okay. Last one. Gronk at home against the New North Siders. Two and
Ah,
who
no,
don't
this
give a fuck
is
versus 1-4 who may or may not give a fuck. Now, currently, I'm looking at Chuck's roster, the New North Siders FFC. The New North Siders FFC currently, as at the time of taping, says 117, and he has a tight end spot to fill.
that's it. That's his roster. I don't even think he got a tight end on his roster.
Damn, every motherfucker's on bye. Uh, and he
Listen,
does
the
not have
FFC,
a tight end
the,
roster.
F, the
So
FFC is not going to tank.
he's not, but he's gonna put his best lineup out there. And his best
And
lineup
his
is
best lineup is 117. So here's the biggest question of them all.
okay.
This is
I'm
the
listening.
biggest question. Does the Gronk take the win and jeopardize number one pick? Because he's gonna have to. He clearly gonna have to tank to keep the number one pick. That's we can see that. So does he
Can
take the
I?
win? No, seriously, does he take the win and try for next week? Because I mean, let me go look at Gronk's schedule real
Oh
quick.
man, you motherfucker!
Oh, it's a decision that must be made.
Mm.
All right,
Here's
so
his
Gronk
decision,
next
as
week.
Antonio Pierce said.
Next week,
Mm-hmm.
he take. Let's say he takes the win. Then his next 4 games,
Mm-hmm.
Willie Foots, who he currently has a better, even with injuries, he currently has a better
Team.
projection on this week. Then he
Mm-hmm.
had a tough game against the People's Champ, who they would, based off projections this week, they
Mm-hmm.
would be neck and neck.
Mm-hmm.
Black Republicans, Matrix. He can legit we can count 3 wins out of New North Side, Black
Uh-huh.
Republicans, Matrix. That's 3 wins. That's
Mm-hmm.
4. If he beats Bullyfoots, that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the
4.
ass kickers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he lose that. And then he go into the division still with 5 wins.
6.
And he beat El Patron, King, Hurricane Walker.
You got to go 2 for 3 in the division.
I
Just
mean,
going back
you
by the
know,
numbers that you just said, he would have went back in the division with 6 wins.
5 wins. So he pretty much have to sweep it.
Sweet.
I don't know.
I don't know. Woo, you motherfucker.
But
This, I'm,
but I'm gonna say this.
Mhm.
That's a decision you got to make. But if he wants the number one pick from his pick, he got to lose to New Northsiders, and
Baby, I deserve.
New New Northsiders projection is 117, and if he hit 117, I'll be shocked. And that's his best lineup. But hey, that's fucked up because he's not tanking. Like nobody, like Grunk has to tank. Chuck ain't tanking.
He just out there playing.
Chuck, he bring the best lineup. Like we can't talk shit about Chuck. He bring the best fucking lineup to the table. What you gonna do? That's his best lineup.
Fuck you, man.
Hey,
Fuck.
that's a decision to be made because you just said, hey, we talked about the little rookie and this and that, and what you gonna do? Chuck done made
Whew.
a decision, and he won last week. So, like I
Mhm.
said, Chuck ain't tanking. He won. He
Chuck
scored
won last week
225
too.
last. He scored 225 points last week.
I hear Pittman is doubtful. You could throw him in there. Um, Brock Purdy versus Seattle versus let's say a Dak Prescott against Detroit. I might roll with that. Um, damn. Cam Akers the starting. No. Yeah. Wow. Decisions must be made, and Antonio Pierce said it again. He made a business decision. We gonna make a business
What you
decision.
gonna do? What you gonna do?
You can't get 1 and 2 beating the New North Siders, but you also can get 3 and 4.
There you go. I
Um,
mean, the number 2 pick is actually outperforming the number 1 pick from last year. I
mm,
mean, Neighbors is outperforming uh, Marvin Harrison Jr.
he was
and Jaden Daniels is outperforming everybody.
all 3 of
He was number 3.
them. Hmm.
So
So, you ready to pick them?
I got Gronk. I mean, Gronk is winning. I mean, just look at his lineup. Shit, he just started.
He ain't got no way around it, do he?
How the fuck can he lose that? He can't. Come on, man. I mean, he started Mark Andrews, and I still got him winning. Mark Andrews ain't got to score a fucking point, and he'll still win.
Oh, fuck you. You
Yeah.
just
I mean, that's 2 in a row, though. Keep it going. Like I said, listen, the schedule is the schedule. He's got
so you
Matrix
saying,
and Black Republican on the
uh-huh.
schedule. There's no way to get around those wins. You can't get around them wins. You can't. Like, you literally have to. I don't know what you'd have to
So
do.
he got to go out there and thug it out at either A. He has no choice. He got to go for the gusto with his pick. He has Brian pick. Listen, I hate every show that we end up going back to Brian and you City Lions in this pick. Brian pick is gonna be the bomb shit. I promise you. And at the end of the day,
Oh no,
unless
Prime
he
Pick
offers to
land.
drive to Canada and give you a hand job live on this show, it ain't nothing worth that motherfucking pick.
Doing this.
Huh?
Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Shitting on Brian possibly doing a trade.
I'm not shitting on Brian. I'm just what Brian always say. I do good business.
Brian could listen. Brian. We'll see if Brian wins. Did we do Brian game?
Yeah, we
I don't
did.
think we did Brian game.
We had to.
We
Oh, we
talked
fucking
about
did. The
Brian.
People's Champ. I'm sorry. I was okay. We almost. This is why I keep you around. Great co-host, and we almost done. Let's jump into it. Lou City Lions and the People's Champ. 185 is where he currently sits in his projection. He went out there and slobbed the knob of Chuck out there. Got T. Higgins for nothing. John Connor and not they got Najee Harris at 15. Well, I told you on Thursday, Sunday that he was gonna get 10. The nigga got 11. On the other side, people champ Kirk Cousins, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase doing his thing. 217, 185. U City Lions continue they losing fucking ways and making Gronk a fucking great GM. They going to 1-5. People's champ, they even themselves out at 5 motherfucking 100. I ain't finna go through shit. You. And I'm cutting my mic
I
off.
got Champ winning this game, but it's a good game. Chiefs Champ gonna win. Good win for Chiefs Champ. They fighting to win their division. If they win this game, I think they will be 3-3 and back in the first because Matrix and hopefully Bullyfoot both lose because Bullyfoot's playing team commit, so that we need them to lose. Uh, but the Lions, if the Lions can pull off an upset, which is highly unlikely, but sometimes teams hit on all cylinders, like the Missouri Kings, where everybody goes off all at the same time. If they could pull off somehow miracle and get this win, Herbert, Connor, Higgins, Tolbert, who's a sneaky play, Eckler, somehow they pull off this win. Brian goes to 2-4, and I'm telling you, this is what Brian's trying to do. He's trying to get to week 8 somewhere between 4-4 or 3-5. And by week 8, week 9, week 10, if he can stay close to 500, I think what Brian's trying to do is wait for CMC to come back, wait for Devontae Adams to come back, and then you put them in that lineup. You're taking out Tolbert or you're taking out
Tears.
yeah, taking out
Najee.
Tolbert or Allen. I mean, because then he'll have Kelsey. Like Kelsey's on the bye, so that hurts. But he'll have Kelsey, CMC, Adams. He could throw Najee, Connor. I mean, Brian' problem is he lost early. He's gonna
Mm.
probably lose this game, be 1-5. So by the time everybody comes back, by the time if Allen ever gets going and everybody comes back, he gonna be close to 6 L's. That's pretty much no wiggle room. That's pretty much it. That's it. So he already at 4. If he get this one, if he lose this one, that's 5. He got to pretty much be perfect. He got He can only lose one more game. Not 7-7 ain't getting it done.
He's struggling to get over 200. You said on Monday night, yeah, I think he gets over 200. I believe.
What he did love Monday night?
I'm gonna tell you, my nigga. Don't even worry about it. He hit 190,
196.
196.
Mm.
One game over 200. And you talking about if he wins against the People's Champ.
Darnold let him down. Darnold only had 6 points. He should have been over.
I give a fuck why. Because
Sweat
this
didn't give
mess.
him no points. Sweat gave him 0. Sweat usually pretty good for him.
What did Najee get? The 11 points I said he was gonna get. This is look at me in my eyes, Brian. This is coming from the worst team in the league and going out to the current real worst team in the league. You trash, nigga. You always gonna be trash. And I'm gonna keep saying you trash forever and a fucking day. You always gonna be trash. You was born trash. You came to this league trash and all that shit you do. All you do is fuck your cousin. But I digress. So I have U City Lions going down to 1-5. People's Chat writing the ship and they getting back to 500 at 3-3.
I got People's Champ winning. Brian, if Brian, listen, Brian, if you do go 1-5, I know you don't want to hear it. I know it's tough.
I'm cutting my mic. This is you. Talk to him. Bring him
You
in.
go
Look deep into his eyes.
I don't want to do all that because see, you play on Brian's ego, and you know Brian ain't got an ego. I'm talking to him, Brian, as a GM. If you go 1-5, Brian, it's pretty much over, and you know it. You seen Chibo team, you seen my team, you seen World Boss's team. You come back into the division, we are licking our chops to play you, licking our chops. So all I'm saying, it's the smart thing to do is go buy your pick back. Listen, buy your pick back. Maybe get some other picks too. Your pick can be bought back. I'm telling you, you got enough talent. They not healthy now, but they will be healthy week 10. They will be healthy week 11. Some of these guys are gonna need CMC. Some of these guys is gonna need Adams. Some of these guys is gonna need Najee. You put them all in a package together for something. You can not only save your franchise, but potentially help somebody else franchise, maybe possibly win a ring. Save your franchise. Do not let you can go you can say I can get one more year out of them. But that's risky.
If he packages Najee, Eckler, and CMC, what do you potentially see him getting?
Depends on who
Another
needs
first?
if he
One first?
Najee, he could get a first for Najee, CMC, and
I'll probably finish it. My pick will probably be at worst, at best 16, at worst 14. I give you my first for all of them.
I wouldn't trade him to you.
You exactly.
I just wouldn't. First off, my goal would be getting my pick back.
He can't afford that. You already said before you go. You already said
My goal,
that Gronk is going to have to do almost some illegal shit that we not going to allow to happen in order to get that pick above below.
no, that's his pick. That's Gronk pick. Gronk
Exactly.
can't control Brian pick. Here's the thing. If I'm Brian,
hold on. But you already see where Brian's pick already is.
let me
So
tell you.
why would I get rid of that? For
Okay,
what?
don't get rid of it.
For what?
Don't get rid of it. You just go find somebody who really want to win. And you know who really want to win?
Kings.
El Patron.
Oh.
So if El Patron team, you say, hey, Mr. El Patron, I know you got 2 picks. You got your pick and you got the People's Champ picks. Now they might not be high picks. Y'all both projected to win the playoffs, but look at these killers you going up against.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you CMC and Najee Harris. All I need is those picks. If you El Patron and you really want to win, do you say no if
Yes.
CMC come back healthy?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because Mason is out there
So
doing.
you find you good with trading your 1 pick for these players, but nobody else can do it. See the vested
I'm
interest
just talking
in your
shit. I wouldn't buy
logic.
them niggas. No, I was just talking shit. I wouldn't buy them motherfuckers. No, I don't want Najee on my team.
Can Patron win a championship
Yes.
with his team now?
No.
He can't.
With the way it sits, everybody stay healthy. Yeah. Once everybody.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. A healthy Patron team can win a championship, you think?
He's a contender. Yeah.
Goddamn contender. That's my nigga, but come on. His fucking team. Who the fuck on his team can compete with some of these teams out here?
Taylor is your agent every year. Dobbins is cool.
Taylor's good. Taylor's good. But
Taylor, Dobson, J-Mo. He
come on
cool.
now. He cool. But he one of them guys that he either gonna go off or he ain't gonna do shit.
You're right.
So who else? Dobbins? You want to put your faith in Dobbins? Calvin Austin?
No, Mitchell,
Who you got on the bench? Nothing.
You're
Nothing.
right.
Okay, he can't win a championship with these dogs. If you see him playing in the first round, him versus Chibo, who you pick? Oh, that's a stupid question, huh? That's why he can't win a fucking championship. But if you add CMC, if you add
What if CMC don't come back like that?
What you add CMC, you add Connor. So he give up his 2 first-round picks for this next year, and he gets CMC and Connor. Would you give him a shot then? I know you want to hate on CMC, but CMC. Okay, then. So all I'm saying is it's some teams out here, and it's options for Brian. If Brian don't want to do it, that's fine. But I'm saying
I'll call you out on it, nigga.
Call him out. You listen. You up here selling fucking May and Polk as a goddamn
Watch
takeoff
it
deal.
happen. Watch it happen. Watch it happen. You said Hurts and Smith wasn't going to be a thing.
You selling May and Polk as this big time thing, but can't nobody buy CMC.
Hey.
Stop it, man. I'm not your vested interest predictions. I'm not, and you got a vested interest in keeping Brian down because he called your team the worst team in the league, and that shit pissed you off. You ain't gonna let it
That just was funny to me because I'm like, nigga, we called this. We told you all off season. Yo niggas is old. Them motherfuckers is old. Eckler, 13 points. I already know. I only got to look it up. Eckler, 13 points per game. Najee, barely at 10.5 per game. These are facts. You got rid of the bullshit to your cousin Thielen and all that old punk shit.
those same guys that help beat you.
Thielen didn't help beat me. Mooney did. Yeah.
Okay, then. Do he win that game without Mooney?
No, not at all.
Uh-huh.
Even if Mooney had a regular game, he didn't win that game. He won because Mooney went off. Yeah, and everybody fired on all cylinders.
I got fucked then.
He
got a chance to make the playoffs. How good is that pick? If
Godwin and Ramondre are more responsible with him making the playoffs.
He got a chance to make the playoff.
Then
He got a chance to make
all
the
right.
playoffs. What do that man
Well,
want to
I know
do
you
more
want
than
to make
anything?
motherfuckers feel
What
like
do that man want to do more than anything in the world?
make the playoffs and beat me, and he already beat.
Did that trade contribute to him getting closer to making a playoff?
All right, y'all. This has been the Monday Morning Quarterback,
He
man.
hate to be wrong. That's
And,
crazy.
he had already said Mooney did his
All
thing.
right, then so stop shitting on saying he fucked his
Don't act
cousin
like the
when he
trade
was
was
just
all that,
playing.
man. Fuck that.
It was a legit
Fuck
trade.
him. Fuck both of them niggas. He still fucked your dumb ass. So at the end of the day, this has been week motherfucking 6 of Monday Morning Quarterback, y'all. Shout out to Roy. Take him out, man.
I want to apologize. I'm gonna screenshot this, whatever, and send it to Lennox. I want to apologize for the show going long today, but hey, it be flowing.
To be
I'm gonna
flowing.
try to cut it up for you. I'm in the midst of a hurricane, so sometimes I might not be able to do what I
Because you are
normally
such
do.
a fag. You sit up and pop your titty
This
in
for
the
you, Lennox. This for you, baby. This shout out is for World Boss Lennox. We need you, man.
because he gotta be right on that 7-0. We gonna holler at you, motherfuckers.